Hello students, how have you been? How are the things going? I'm sure that you're having a wonderful time. Okay, so students, in my previous video, I told you something about the verb tenses, and I told you that in English language, we have got 12 verb tenses. And then we started with the very first verb tense, which was simple present tense. And in my today's video, in this video, I'm going to talk about the second verb tense, which is present progressive tense. So I'm going to share this screen with you. So students, the present progressive tense describes actions that are happening now. Okay. They are in progress at the moment of speaking, and they are unfinished. They're still not completed. So present progressive tense is used to describe actions which are happening currently, which are happening right now at this moment. And there could be temporary actions. Now, see what are they doing? Okay, at the moment, they are playing soccer. Okay, soccer is another name for football. So they're playing football. Now look at this picture. What do you think is he doing? Well, at the moment, he is eating a burger. Okay, so what do you think is it doing? Well, it is sleeping. So we use present progressive to talk about actions happening at the moment of speaking. So at this moment when we are speaking, the action is still in progress. So we use present progressive tense to talk about actions which are happening at this moment when we are talking, when we are speaking at the moment. Now, as I told you in my previous video that there could be three types of sentence: affirmative sentence, negative sentence, and an interrogative sentence. So when you are going to have an affirmative sentence of present progressive tense, you'll have your subject, and then you have to be verb. Now this to be verb was missing in our present simple tense. That is why we had do or does as to be verb. Okay, so in present progressive tense, we do have this to be verb. So we'll have subject, and then we'll have to be verb. Now this to be verb for present progressive tense, we'll have three to be verbs: is, am, and are. So with he, we'll be using is. With I, we'll be using am. With they, we'll be using are. And with third person singular, again, we'll be using is. So he is. I am reading a book. He is reading a book. You are reading a book. They are reading a book. She is reading a book. Aslam is reading a book. Aslam and Amjad are reading a book. Okay, so so in present progressive tense, we have a to be verb as well. So you have your subject, and then you have your to be verb. So this to be verb is actually, this verb will agree with your subject. So if you've got first person pronoun as subject, you have am as the to be verb. Okay, if you have he, then is. If you have they, then are. Okay, so subject and then to be verb, and then this gerund is actually the progressive form of the verb, ing form of verb in simple words. So this ing will let the reader or will let the listener know that this is present progressive tense. So ing is a sign of progressive tense. So whenever you have ing with the verb, that means it is present, it is progressive tense. Like it could be past progressive tense, could be future progressive tense as well, but it is progressive tense. So you have subject, and then you have to be verb, and then you have your main verb with ing form, and then you have a complement. You already know that complement is something which is added in order to complete the meaning of the verb. Okay. So you have subject plus to be verb plus ing form of verb, main verb, and then the complement. So I am reading a book. When you're making a negative of it, it's very simple now. If you remember, I told you in my previous video that whenever you have got an auxiliary verb or to be verb in your sentence, it's very easy to make it negative or interrogative, or turn it into an interrogative. So you've got this to be verb. If you want to make it negative, add not after this to be verb. It will turn into negative, and put this to be verb at the beginning of the sentence, and it will be changed as an interrogative. Like, I am feeling happy. I'm not feeling happy. Am I feeling happy? You are reading a book. You are not reading a book. Are you reading a book? So it's very simple, and present progressive tense, unlike present simple tense, it's easier to change it into negative or interrogative, because you already have your to be verb here, your auxiliary verb. So you will simply add not after your to be verb, it will become negative, and you'll simply put this to be verb at the beginning of the sentence, and it will turn into a question or interrogative sentence. So I am feeling happy, I am not feeling happy. So when you're making a negative sentence, subject, and then to be verb, and then you'll add not after this to be verb, and then your main verb with ing form, and then a complement to complete the meaning of the sentence. When you're having an interrogative form, like an indicative question or yes or no question, what you'll do, you'll put this to be verb at the beginning of the sentence. So if your positive sentence or affirmative sentence is she is watching TV, okay, so negative would be she is not watching TV, and interrogative would be is she watching TV. So you'll put this to be verb at the beginning of the sentence, and you'll put a question mark at the end. So she's watching TV, she's not watching TV, is she watching TV? You are watching TV, you're not watching TV, are you watching TV? He is watching TV, he is not watching TV, is he watching TV? And if you want to make it a WH question, turn it into a WH question, so what we'll do, so this is your indicative question or your yes no question. You can put this interrogative pronoun before this indicative question. Is she watching TV? Why is she watching TV? When is she watching TV? How is she watching TV? Okay, like, so you can put these all, WH questions, WH interrogative pronouns at the beginning of, before this, your indicative question, and it will turn into an interrogative question or a WH question. So when you are having an indicative question, an interrogative question, you'll start with to be verb like is, and then you'll put your subject, then your main verb ing form, and then complement to give complete sense of the meaning, and then you'll have a question mark in order to show that this is a question. So present progressive tense is very simple. I'm sure you have understood. You use it when you want to describe actions that are happening now. They're in progress at this moment of speaking, and they're unfinished and are not completed yet. and there could be temporary actions. Okay. And how you make present progressive tense, you start with your subject, and then you have to be verb is am are. Now this to be verb is am are will vary according to your subject. And then you have your main verb, ing form of main verb, reading, playing, going, coming, watching. And then you have a complement to complete the meaning of the sentence. And when you turn it into negative, you put not after your to be verb, like he is watching TV, he is not watching TV. And then if you want to turn it into a question or indicative question, so you'll put this helping verb at the beginning, this to be verb at the beginning. Is he watching TV? Now let's see if you have understood or not. What do you think? What is he thinking at the moment? So can you see this picture? So what do you think is he thinking about? Of course, he is thinking about a donut. He's thinking about eating a donut. And what are they doing? Well, they are running. They are running. Okay, at the moment. What are these people doing? Well, these people are climbing on a mountain. They are climbing on a mountain. What do you think is she doing? She is crying, or she is weeping, or she is shedding tears. Now what is this couple doing? This couple is dancing. Now what is he writing? I'm sorry, what is he doing? He is writing. Okay. So I'm giving you the examples of present progressive tense sentences. Now, what do you think are they doing? Well, they are arguing. They are arguing about something. So you can see that they are having an argument. Okay, they are having an argument. They are arguing about something. So what is this boy doing? This boy is listening to songs. This boy is listening to music. And he is enjoying. He's lying on the grass. He's wearing a blue shirt. Okay, so you can make so many present progressive tense sentences from this picture. Now, what are they doing? They seem to be a band. Okay, so what are they doing? They are singing. They are having a concert. Okay, so present progressive is very simple, because in this tense you describe actions that are happening right now, and it is I'm sure it is a lot easier than present simple tense. So that's all about present progressive tense. In this video, I've told you what is present progressive tense, and I've told you that in present progressive tense, some action is happening right now. Okay, so it describes actions that are happening at this moment. Okay, and I've already told you how to make positive affirmative sentences. In affirmative sentence, you always have ing form of your main verb, and you have to be verb. The only difference between present simple and present progressive in construction of the sentence is that in present simple, we have, unlike in present simple, in present progressive, we have a to be verb, these to be verbs are is, am, and are. These three to be verbs are used in present progressive tense. And I've already told you with what we use is, with what we use am, and likewise with what we use are. And then we always have ing form of verb in present progressive tense. Whatever progressive tense it is, whether it is present progressive, past progressive, or future progressive, we always use ing form of verb. The only difference in present progressive and other progressive tenses is that we are going to have a different to be verbs. We have got different to be verbs. So this is very simple present progressive tense, and I'm sure that you must have understood. Thank you very much. See you till the next video.